All right. This Kawasaki Prairie 650 V-twin was dropped off. The guy said it was not getting gas to the carburetor. So obviously my first thought was either fuel pump or maybe the line was plugged. So I had to take off all these plastics because he dropped it off and it didn't have spark, it didn't have power, it didn't have anything. So I had to go through every single connection, get power, get spark, take off all these plastics, which are really, really hard to take off. It takes a lot of time. This thing is not like super easy to work on, but we got it going. We've got power now. It's still a little bit finicky, but you can hear the pump going now. So the problem ended up being, there goes that thing. There was corroded wires in here leading up to the switch. The battery was dead. Had to charge that. Carburetors were dirty. Had to clean those. What else was wrong with it? The fuel pump, which is sitting right there. It's got, I think, 6-8 mils. That wasn't working at all. So I took that out. And to get to the gas tank, you take off the back plastics. And then there's a couple bolts holding on the gas tank. You pull it this way. And then you're able to pull that thing out. And I pulled it out. I checked for power, 12 volts going to it. And I was getting 12 volts going to it. So I'm like, weird. So I played with that a while. And knocked it around with a hammer, spun it a little bit. And it actually ended up freeing up. Plugged it back in. And it pumps gas up to this line. And then out through here to the carburetor. So we're good to go. It starts right up now. And yeah, so after a lot of inspecting and a lot of hassle, finally got this thing to run good. Tomorrow I'm going to be putting on all the racks and all the plastics in the seat, and that should be fixed. But yeah, if you guys are having problems with your fuel, the fuel pump is right there, and you just take that out, mess with it a little bit, and it should start back up again. Make sure you're getting 12 volts to it. If you're not getting 12 volts to it, it's probably something in this line going to it. So you're going to be checking your whole wiring harness and diagnosing it that way. But my case, I was getting 12 volts, so I knew it was the fuel pump. And after messing with it and kind of just tapping on it with a screwdriver, it must have been rusty in there or something. Or maybe like a little piece of rust got in there from the gas tank. It came loose and we were good to go. But yeah, and the pull rope also did not work when I got this thing. It was all rusted. There was probably half a gallon of water in this thing, just packed in there. So yeah, this thing definitely needed a lot of work and a lot of love, but we finally got it going. Let's see if she starts up now. You can hear the fuel pump going. Probably need to give it a little bit of gas here. There we go. Runs great, and that's without the air filter. You can see the dual carb. But yeah, it's a little cold right now. But yeah, and then it's got this front differential control. That's kind of cool. But yeah, that's the project we're working on right now. And then a little sneak peek of the 200 three-wheeler over here.